Select the expressions that are equivalent to 6x to the 8 divided by 5y. So they give you an expression and they ask you to be able to simplify the following expressions to see which one's equivalent to what's given. So we just need to go through each one and simplify and see if it's the same. For the first one, we want to reduce a fraction. Negative divided by negative is going to be a positive. One number divides 48, that also divides 40. We can divide by 8. Negative 48 divided by 8 will give us 6. Negative 40 divided by 8 gives us a 5. Remember, negative divided by negative is a positive. X's. Whenever you have a negative exponent, we can go and switch it to the numerator and it becomes positive. So how many x's do we have total? We have 8 on the numerator. Y's. We have 2 and we have 3. 2 of them are going to cancel, and how many are left? 1. So is that equivalent? Yes. There can be more than one answer. We need to go through each of them and see if there's more than one. Letter B. 6 and 5 is already reduced. We can no longer simplify it. So it gives me a 6 and a 5. I'm not going to bring my negative exponents. We'll be moving up. X to the 4th. So how many x's do we have total? 4, and 4 more is a total of 8. And in y's, I have only y on the denominator. So that one is also equivalent. Letter C. I'm not going to simplify the numerator first. So it gives me 18 x squared y to the 5th, and we have a total of 3 times 2 gives me 6. Denominator. Since we have a plus in between, in order to be able to simplify this, we will have to rewrite it twice. Y squared plus y multiplied by y squared plus y. And we're going to end up with pluses or minuses, or in this case just pluses. And that's not going to be equivalent. We can continue trying to simplify it, but that's not going to be it. It's not going to simplify very nicely. Letter D. It is best to simplify what's inside before we take care of the exponent. So therefore, we must simplify what's inside. 5 and 6 will stay the same. We have x's. We only have x on the denominator. Y's, we have 3 and we have 2. 2 of them cancel. How many are left? 1. And we still have the negative 1 exponent. Now, the negative 1 exponent belongs to everything that's inside. 5 to the power of negative 1. Remember, whenever you have a negative exponent, it comes down. It will be 5 to the first power, will be just 5. Y to the negative 1. Whenever you have an exponent, it will be y to the negative 1, but because it's negative, it comes down. 6 to the negative 1. 6 to the first power is 6, but because it's a negative, it goes up. You multiply. Negative 1 times 8 is negative 8, but because it's a negative, it goes up. And that one's also equivalent. So let's try one more. Let's try letter E. We have a negative inside. The negative will stay there. Remember, it's just the negative can belong to the top number. So 6 to the negative 1. Whenever you have a negative exponent, it will come down. And you can place the negative 6, but the negative can be in the middle. 8 times negative 1 is negative 8. And to make it positive, it comes down. 5 to the negative 1 is 5. It moves up. And y to the first is just y. So it looks very similar, but that one's not correct. And you should be able to notice that there's a negative inside, and because it's raised to the first power, it just stays negative. So your answers are A, B, A, and D.